Oh boy, it's been too long. I already have no idea how to start a stream. Can you believe that? A week of not having a single stream because of vacations, plus another like day or two because of the fact that I was just so fucking tired of the vacations. And you will not even be able to understand if you ever went on vacations, because how the fuck you are tired after vacations? Aren't like vacations supposed to like heal you of tiredness and stuff like that? The problem is the aftermath of arriving home after the vacations, because you have so much clothes, so many things to pack out, and having to deal with that just ends up tiring you up again. Maybe because I'm also a little bit weak in that sense, I guess. But and I also, like, yesterday, not only was I also helping my mom with like clothes and stuff of the vacation, because I was the one that ended up like packing way too many clothes for some reason. But I was just trying to like be a little bit more like prevent rather than remedy and stuff like that. But the thing is also eventually like kids came around at our house, and the problem is I'm not that tolerant. The kids, I try my best to be really patient, but they can be so stubborn that I just get really mad sometimes. So yeah, about that. So I ended up just getting really tired, and I didn't have much time to like sleep a wink for that matter. So of course I ended up delaying the stream from yesterday to today, and we're going on to another problem, because apparently minutes ago SKYFORGE servers, like the one that I'm currently using, are not working. I'm not sure if they just shut down because they're just like shutting down earlier, or if there's like having an error and nobody's being able to log in. I've seen some people not being able to log in. I tried to log in, not being able to. I'm actually gonna try again, but very unlikely I'm gonna be able to, because it's only been a few minutes, and when it comes to these things, you can bet sometimes it can take like maybe half an hour. You'd be very lucky if it only takes like 10 minutes. It's still not good. It ain't working yet. Please, of all the gods, please do not tell me it's actually shutting down earlier. This is not a good day. This is not a good day to be streaming SKYFORGE if you're gonna be shutting down earlier. For the love of God. Ugh, okay. Hopefully it's just gonna be like a quick, like a little quick error they're having, and eventually the servers will come back up. Because there's a lot that I have to like show you to you guys. Like the market stuff, like everything they've been releasing of SKYFORGE in the market, it's everything there. They've been releasing like daily rewards, kind of like daily. I'm not sure, because most of the times I'm just not at the right time to show up on the time they actually give you the rewards, because you actually have to log in on a specific time, like between like a certain time and another certain time, to be able to get the rewards, and sometimes I ended up not logging at that time, so yeah. But aside from that, they also ended up just giving many ways for us to be able to enjoy everything they are giving us, so we're not missing out on any little thing, and we can enjoy SKYFORGE while it is still up, and hopefully we won't leave the game, or the game won't leave us, without any regrets whatsoever. But while the game is still not fully working, I'm gonna keep an eye on Discord, because that way we'll know if the game is up again. Hopefully it's not like something that's gonna take hours, otherwise, because I don't have like a backup kit or anything. But basically I can probably talk about my vacation. I was hoping I was gonna be able to remember every single detail about it, but unfortunately I don't. And that sucks, because it was an amazing vacation. Really, really good. Just only like a few things that I was like a little bit regretful that I didn't do, or wasn't really able to fully enjoy. Let me just like search that. There we go. So one of the two things I just didn't really like were the mattresses of the beds, and I feel like you guys know where I'm going with this, because if you ever went to hotels before, you'll know that the mattresses of hotels can be quite durable and quite like thick, really, how do I say it, like really strong, really rigid, that's the word. So it's gonna be a little bit tough to be able to fall asleep on them very well. I guess I'm also kind of used to the fact that I'm used to like a really kind of like soft-ish mattress. So I guess I was really struggling to fall asleep on those. So I don't think the issue was just the sheets or anything. I think it was the mattress and also maybe the pillows. But with that aside, the only thing that I'm probably regretting just a tad bit was the weather being a little bit shitty, because the very first 3 days, yeah, I think it was on the very first 3 days, the weather was really kind of not good, I would say, because it was windy to a point that it was just not good to go to the beach. Welcome, Iteru, how you been? So, we weren't able to go to the beach on the first 3 days. We were finally able to go to the beach on Thursday and Friday. Unfortunately, on Saturday, we were counting on going to it, but the thing is, the weather was also, again, pretty bad. So, of all the whole week that we went to, all the week that we spent in Spain, we only went to the beach twice. And that really feels a little bit lacklustre. But then again, now that we're actually home, and now that I saw the news, apparently there's gonna be like really big waves forming in many cities around Europe. So good thing. Good thing that I went to the vacation on the previous week rather than this one, because I don't think I'll be able to go to the beach anytime this week. So Hurricane for Mercy. Ah, no. I hate it. Why they would do that? But yeah, the weather wasn't all that good for a beach. At least we were able to go twice. The problem was the first time that we went to the beach, lovely beach, really great. Probably a little less salt, but I guess I cannot really complain much about that. But just the salt alone was only the slightest issue there, but it was not that bad of a problem. However, that day I also ended up like trying to dive, but I ended up also doing like an accidental dive, and I went under a wave, and I was so unprepared by the fact that I actually dove under a wave that salt water went went in my nose and into my throat as well, in both ways. So I ended up just like coughing up a lot. Thankfully, my dad was close to me, so he was able to like be close to me, and if there was anything he could do, he was there with me. But I ended up coughing up my breakfast. It was not good looking, and I ended up dirtying up my bikini as well, but well, it could have been worse. It wouldn't be the first time that I ended up coughing up badly like that. I think I've had a time that I coughed up much worse, actually, because I had just had like a little bit of like water from my shower just getting to my nostrils. That one actually caused a little bit more of a ruckus than that one from the salt water for some odd reason. But, well, apparently I'm gonna have like a whole history of like coughing up water for some reason. And the second beach was arguably worse than the previous one. We didn't go to the same place because on the second day we were trying to go to the same beach, but there was like no space to like park up the car. So we went to another one, and I kind of regret to go to that one, because where we went to the water, there was like a lot of rocks, so if you were to step on one of those rocks without knowing, it would hurt you pretty badly. So there was that. There was also like a lot of shells on it, so if you were not careful, you could hurt your feet again. So yeah. Was this a stream? I told you that I was gonna stream today. Did you forget? I don't think you forgot. You were just like really excited. But yeah, I did say yesterday I was gonna be streaming today. I did say yesterday on the announcement. Yes, someone is not reading. Yep. I did say that. I did say that I was gonna be delaying the yesterday stream today. So you better read that again. But we're not starting off good because SKYFORGE is not opening. For some reason, the servers are having an issue. And it could have not been on a worse time, seriously. The raids were supposed to happen as well. And I was also supposed to start my SKYFORGE stream as well, but for some god-known reason, the NA servers just decided to shut down temporarily, and God knows when they're gonna come back. Spanish beaches sound like a hazard. Close them all up. Actually, I would say otherwise because I see the Spanish beaches to be the best ones. At least the southern Spanish beaches are really great. However, you do have to take into account in some of them. But the first one was really, really great, really, really smooth. It was just a tad bit salty. But it actually made it really good for me to be able to float. Even though I didn't really want to attempt to, like, try to float because of the waves and stuff. My nose is starting to get really bad. But, yeah, those are, like, the things that I kind of, like, either I didn't like or kind of regretted. But, the things I didn't like, the bed and the second beach that I went to, and I kind of regret not going to the beach more often. I barely got a tan, just slightly bit darker. There have been times that I got much more darker, but eventually got lighter up again. But I am barely darker. Whereas part 2 of the vacation, I barely had any time to be able to do any editings because another kid showed up in my house today. It was that girl again, and she always wanted to be next to me. And if it wasn't to, like, be able to make me pretend that I'm her daughter or something, and she wants to, like, play mother and daughter, it was because she wanted to steal my computer and play Infinity Nikki. I'm not joking. I still had to let her play Infinity Nikki for a little bit, and have to let her have to teach her how to use the bike in the game. I'm white as a ghost and an inside and the outside. Even though I'm like a shade darker, but it's barely unnoticeable. But the good things about the hotel was, I mean, it's not like a small hotel, and I can say like 2 things that I really liked about the 2 things that I really liked about the hotel is the fact that, funny enough, the hotel was half populated by Spanish people and half populated by Portuguese people like me. That was so funny when I figured it out. Because we were going around, I was like, I don't think there's gonna be like a lot of Portuguese people around. But the thing is, we were going around and we were just listening to Portuguese people talk, and I was like, how? How is that possible? I was feeling so happy because I was meeting my own people around. And all of them were secretly Brazilian. I don't think I met a single Brazilian. But it was half Portuguese and half Brazilian. It was so weird. Bom dia, John. Como estás? Boa tarde. Boa noite. Whatever. Small time. Hello, Gambler. How you been? Well, and aside from like this half Portuguese and half Spanish population in the hotel, and apparently I've had a Portuguese family saying like they were trying to run away from the Portuguese and ended up just meeting even more Portuguese. It was so fucking funny. And now the other thing that I really liked was the food. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people today. Why there's a lot of people today? I'm starting to get really like overwhelmed because there's a lot of people today, and I even not being able to start the stream anyway. I guess you guys really missed me. Hi, Mercy. Now now the thing when it came to food, now then when it came to food, it was funny because the first day we went there, we arrived like I don't know when. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the heck out of me.
Huh?
Wait, where's the thing? Ah, this is not showing graphically, but at least it's doing the sound. To try to get away and pull it back in. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. The Hackcat, it is taking a vacation apparently, but you could listen to it. I was able to listen to it. But the food was really great. But the thing is, on the first day we went there, we kind of realized, oh Jesus, there's a lot of things happening. I can barely talk. Thank you for the follow, Shishiniko. Jesus, that's a lot. That's a name that I'm gonna have to say it right. Shishiniko. There we go. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you have a lovely day. Oh God, no! We're not starting off with this. Don't do this to me. Let me talk. Let me talk about my vacation, for the love of God. But the funny thing is, on the first day we arrived, I'm gonna actually close my eyes so I can actually think it through. I think we arrived sometime like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. And we eventually had dinner like about like 8:15 p.m. That's when the restaurant actually opens. 8:15 Spanish hours, because Spanish hours and Portuguese hours are not the same. Spanish hours is like an hour ahead. So we ended up like eating earlier, I guess. And once we went to the restaurant, we got the food, and it felt saltless. Like there was like barely any salt in it. The thing is, there was like the salt sprinkled in the middle of the table as well, and like the restaurant there is like a buffet. Like you could pick up whatever you want. And the thing is, it felt tasteless, like almost no salt whatsoever. And we were like a little bit disappointed at that day. But the next day, it just took like a whole fucking turn, because it just felt like way too different. Because it didn't feel like it was the same food whatsoever, because even though it was the same food, it tasted different because it was so much better comparing to the previous day. That was to make up the ocean waves. And it was so good, really. And for the first like 2-3 days, I would say probably the first 2 days, we did not know that there was a section for pizza and grilled meat. And it was also where the condiments was, because I also brought my family also brought in my cousin, my 12-year-old cousin, the one that is awfully addicted to Roblox now. And apparently he was trying to look around for like mayonnaise, I believe, and we weren't able to find any mayonnaise. By the third day, by Wednesday, I ended up looking around, because my dad was like looking at people's plates and was like, wait, there's pizza? Where's the pizza coming from? I ended up going around, and I ended up checking like the left side area, and apparently there was like a whole fucking pizzeria there. There was like a whole pizzeria. It was not like huge, but there was like a whole pizzeria place. To the right, there was the condiments, and then also to the right of that, that was where the grilled meat was. And my God, we finally understood why there was so many people piled up on that area. We saw usually a line there, but we didn't know why was that? But then we finally figured it out, and we could not stop going there. When that third day hit by, I could not stop visiting the pizza area. Only when there was no cheese and ham pizza. Because usually they would do like cheese and ham or just cheese pizza and do some other ones. Some could have like pepperoni, other could have like brie cheese, they could have mushrooms, something like that. But other times they didn't have the ones that I like. I would try to compensate. Also, the breakfast was so amazing, but let me try to I'll say pineapple. I don't remember if there was pineapple, actually. I don't know if my brain is creating a fake memory or something of saying like, yeah, there was pineapple. But I'm starting to think like, maybe there was it? No? I don't know. Ham and pineapple, oh no! Um little jogo você considera preteria? Tecnicamente sim. Tecnicamente. But I'm not sure if there was pineapple. I think at some point there was, but it only lasted for like a day or so. And the storage of 1 gigabyte right now. Hey, I know I'm not big brain, but hey, I still have a lot of things stored inside my brain. It's just way too overwhelming. But I'm trying to think of everything, but there's so much information that's gonna bring into my brain like all of a sudden. But there was like the pizzeria, and we loved that. Really, really loved that. And basically we also fun. I'm going straight away to the breakfast because I just cannot stop thinking about the breakfast. Because there we go, my hair's back. But the thing about the breakfast is that they had churros there first and foremost. They had churros. They had like, I thought it was pancakes, but actually it was crepes. They had like a lot of salads. They had like omelets. Actually, it wasn't omelets. I think it was scrambled eggs. There was scrambled eggs. There was like so many things. There was like the whole typical like American breakfast as well. And funny enough, there was also Nutella there. There was like so many like jams. There were like so many. There was like honey as well, and there was apparently also like peach jam. I'm not sure if it's considered like peach jam or peach something, but there was also kind of like a knockoff version of Nutella, and I love that, honestly. Also a chair for 2 million euros. Jesus. Wait, crappy Wi-Fi? I'm not having crappy Wi-Fi. The rough frames have stopped in a while now. But my god, I abused the fuck out of those crepes and Nutella. You have no fucking idea. No wonder I ended up just like gaining like a kilo and like 200 grams. Which actually, funny enough, with how much I ate and how bad I did like diet-wise. So I am so like I'm so surprised that I only gained that much. Where's the stuff behind YouTube? I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. I'm like trying to look at both my phone and on my global chat here on OBS, but it's kind of hard. While also trying to think. I'm not the type of person that knows how to multitask. I am terrible at multitasking. I abused the fuck out of those crepes. And then eventually just found out about like also toasted bread. Ended up also spreading the Nutella on that toasted bread. Oh, that was divine. Mercenary goddess, where's your third eye? That's some Egyptian kind of shit. That is not something I do. Not me though. Trying to unlock my third eye is gonna take me a lot of attention skills, and I have none of that shit. But yeah. Yes, I ended up just using way too much Nutella, like, throughout, like, many days, like, almost a whole week. But I enjoyed it. Really, really good. But, my dad also... One thing that I remember about my dad is that my dad was really mad when we got on the first day, because apparently when we got to our room, since me, my brother, and my smaller cousin, we were supposed to be sharing a room and have like 3 separate beds. When we got to our room, there was only 2 large beds. It was single beds, but it was still 2 large single beds. And we eventually had to talk to my dad and say like, hey, there's only 2 beds. And my dad got really fucking furious because apparently the company that he contacted to be able to mark a place for them to be there on the hotel guaranteed that they were going to give him like a room with 3 beds. The thing is, when he confirmed that with the hotel said that every room is only 2 single beds, basically 2 single large beds. All the rooms are just like that. Be responsible, room boss, I'll make a mess. I tried. I really tried, but I'm like the messiest of the bunch. And we eventually just dealt with the fact that there was not like an extra bed. But the thing is, the one that had to be in the middle was my cousin. My brother and I took like the sides, and I tried to be like not wiggly that much. But at some point, my cousin, like, I believe it was like either on the 4th or 5th day, he started going too much on the sides. He either went to my brother's side or way too much on my side. And he went to my side, he would get beaten. I'm sorry. I hate that I'm laughing at this, but it happened like twice, because there was a night that I was trying to sleep and tried to be as close to the edge as possible, but my cousin just ended up like rolling too much to my side. And the thing is, I was trying to still be comfortable, and I ended up just trying to be on my back, and my hand just like went with the swing, and it's just it's just unfortunately just hit my my cousin's like head, and I got really scared, but I still kept quiet. And he was like, who did that? My cousin just did that. Who did that? Who did that? Who did that? He was like so innocent, saying like, who did that? And I kind of wanted to laugh, but I was like, I'm so sorry. It was just like a small slap, but he woke him up. I know what's worse. I ended up doing that again 5 minutes later. I feel so bad. Luckily, on the next night, I should say, I tried my best to not hit him again. I ended up just like only like giving a small like elbow thing, but he didn't even comment. I think he was full deep to sleep. I unfortunately was suffering through almost all nights, because basically since the mattress was rock hard, I was not able to fall asleep that well. Because of sleeping. Apparently I am. Apparently I found my future. It is to sleep children in the night. Good to know. But aside from the nights, another really good thing. I'm trying to think about the food first, but I guess I can just skip off to something else. One thing was also the pools. I believe there was like 4 pools in total, but you could say there was only like 2 areas. 2 areas of pools. I just saw you fucking. Does your cousin have brain damage now? I hope not. Oh my god, my cheeks. Oh yeah, I still need to check if SKYFORGE is opening. Please, servers better be up. I need to check if SKYFORGE is actually open. I just now remember, because I'm trying to like spend some time here, because apparently the servers shut down. Please tell me they're up. Oh, thank you, they're up. Okay, SKYFORGE is up, so that means anytime I can finally hop onto SKYFORGE. Yeah, just let me finish one thing when it comes to the vacation. And it was the pools. Basically, there was like 2 areas of the pools. The area where we went around the most was where it was the most calm one. It was the one that had like a bigger pool, which had like I don't know, had a declining height limit. And it was actually the one that I showed the image on. If you see on my Discord, you'll be able to see that particular pool. That was the one. And you can see like it's the one where I'm just like trying my best not to like fall down or something. And because that one can be really deep at some point. And actually a little bit on the front, beyond that image, if a little bit to the right, there's also another pool, but that one is actually for smaller toddlers, for kids or toddlers. It's a really small one. The other area of the pools where the slides are. Funny enough, that one is so really far off from the other area of the pools. So really, what we have to do is I have to get out of the hotel, kind of. And I have to get out of the dormitory and try to go beyond the parking area, and then you'll reach the other pool area. That pool area, it had like a pool also for kids, but it's not exactly for like toddler kids. It's more like for like grown-up kind of kids, more like the age of my cousin, kind of. But he was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So we ended up just going for like the bigger slides. It basically had like 3 slides, I would say. And the thing is, I didn't go to those ones that often because I was so terrified of heights. And it was not because I didn't like to go slide down, it was because I didn't want to go back up. I did not want to go back up because of the way that the stairs were made. It was those spiral stairs that had like the metal pole in the middle. And the way they were like going up, and the way you're going up, you could feel like the metal shaking. I was so terrified. Like, I was always trying to hang off for dear life when trying to go up the stairs. I ended up just going to the slides maybe like only one day, and only did like a few times because eventually I just got so creeped out of the heights that I just didn't want to do it. And there was like 3 slides. 2 slides are basically the same, but one is wider than the other one. The normal one, which is just like a 1 sliding slope, which is the green one, the green white stripes, but I'll call it just the green one. And the white one, it is pure white, and that one is kind of like the green is also a downward slope, but it's wider, much wider. So if you were not going in a straight line, you could be like going on the sideways. It could be quite fun. I was seeing some kids actually having issues like that. And there was the blue one, which was in between the green and the white. The blue one is where it had the curves, where you could like actually go around. In that one, you have a much easier time to control the velocity that we're going. And since the other ones were just like going down instantly, and it could be a little bit scary for you. That one, if you were going on curves and going around and around, just like maybe 2 rounds, I should say, you could like put your hands on the sides and control your velocity if needed. Is Marcy secretly a sideways child? Jesus Christ. I don't think so. When I went to the white one, I think I went straight down, but my impact was way too big. Actually, speaking of impact, I remember there was like that same day actually, me and my cousin ended up stopping for a little bit just to watch like 2 adults competing against each other, seeing which one was doing the most impact on water. Because basically these 2 adults were going always to the green one, and they were going in a way that were just like put up so much splash on the water whenever they hit the water. It was so great because it would wet everyone that was in front of them, plus some cars in the parking lot. Made a casing impact, but Jesus. Good one. What's the difference? Going too fast and faint and going around and faint? Same thing. The thing is, you're not going really faint on going around because you're really... When you start off on the slope, in the slide, if you're starting off on the slide, you go sitting down. Usually, you'll have that little instinct of like putting your back onto it, but the thing is, that's just gonna make it go faster, and it's probably gonna hurt more on the impact. The thing that I learned is that just try to fight off that urge to fly back. Just try to stay still. Just try to sit as much as you can throughout the whole thing. And if needed, just try to like plug your nose. If it's gonna be the downward slope, just plug your nose. Just try to be ready for the impact. Just don't like put like your legs together or anything like that. Just prepare for impact. The belly flop, that's gonna hurt like hell. Do not do a belly flop. That will hurt like hell. Plus, they do not recommend it. They were like the bodyguards, no, lifesavers there, actually saying that you should not go head first. Do not do that because that's just gonna hurt more. Plus, it could give you like a brain concussion or something. And It's just don't put your rest. I mean, just as soon as you just go feet first, you'll be fine. And when it comes to the curvy one, the blue one, it can, if you think you're going too fast, just like put the hands on the sides of the slide and you'll be able to control the speed a little bit more. But I actually only went to the slides only like one day only because of my fear of heights actually going up. The problem was only going up. Because if the stairs were made just a tad bit different, if it wasn't a spiral one and made in like a non-sturdy way, I would go there way more often. However, I ended up not going to because of the way that it was made. And another thing that I remember also, aside from like the slides, pools, and stuff like that, is also when I was like going around after, I believe it was after dinner, I ended up meeting 2 people dressed as characters, as like famous characters. On Wednesday, I cannot believe that Wednesday was the craziest day. Mercy, sometimes it's like a tube. If I hold the sides of the slide, my hands will burn from the friction. I mean, if you hold it for way too long, it will, but if you only hold it for just a tiny bit, it will do the job and it won't really hurt much. But the 2 characters that I saw people like dressing and pretending of, on Wednesday, it was Mario. Someone actually had a full-on outfit of Mario on it. Even the head was on Mario. And I was like, what? How the fuck would you dress up as Mario? And it was like someone that was dressed up as Mario also taking photos with kids. I don't remember much about Thursday, but something tells me it was like, I think it was Spider-Man, but it was a woman like dressing as Spider-Man. So and eventually I saw that woman dressed as Spider-Man to go on a show later at night that's usually made for kids, because they also have like shows, they are like programmed, that are usually made for kids, and another one that happens like an hour later that is for adults. And that one for kids, they end up like dressing up in specific ways and stuff like that. And I remember that Spider-Woman like actually dressing up as Spider-Man, but just leaving the hat off for some reason. So so it was honestly kind of funny for me, but kids were loving it, honestly. Well, I would hope the head was on Mario. I would hope it wasn't headless. You kind of guess where I'm going for. My English is not working as supposed to. But I have other things to talk about, but let me hop on to SKYFORGE while we can. So let's not waste much time. Let's hop on right up to SKYFORGE. Oh god, I'm late. I am so late for this game. Before I hop onto the game, let me just make you do a little shimmy sham. Maybe shimmy sham. Okay, but another thing, let me just also add the audio of the game before I hop onto the actual game. Another thing that I also want to talk about is, since my dad bought a service in the hotel that we were able to have free drinks and free food whenever we wanted, we were able to go to the cafeteria and request whatever we wanted, and we only had to give a chip that eventually they would give us a cup if we were to drink something. Once we drank everything that was within the cup, we just gave the cup back and they would give us the chip back, meaning we wouldn't pay a dime on that. And eventually I was not really into requesting anything from those services. And but eventually, I think it was on maybe Friday, that I ended up just succumbing to trying something. And I ended up trying one of those ice things, those ice beverages. It's just whole crushed ice, but has something in it. I think it was a strawberry beverage. It's just crushed ice or something. And I really liked it, but I didn't realize it was so bad. It was gonna be really bad. Shaved ice. Yeah, thank you. I I didn't think I was supposed to drink it too slow because I was drinking at like a normal pace that I was drinking other beverages until a really bad brain fizz hit me. So, I tried to like drink a little bit more calmly after that, but I would still get brain freezes sometime after that. And I also ended up letting my cousin have a sip because he was curious, but he kind of gave me that idea that it was just like, ah, it's good, but I'm just like not bothering anybody. I think I meant slushies. Yeah, I think I did mean slushies. Now that I remember, I think I did request like a strawberry slushie, yeah. But but he surprised me when I was almost ending my own slushie. He came to my parents and said, "Oh, I also wanted slushies just like Mercy's," and like, why do you give me that idea that you were not gonna get it? But he really surprised me on that aspect. I ended up just not really putting up too much effort on like, or just like not using the full potential of like free foods and free drinks and stuff like that. My parents absolutely did. So did my brother. My brother just everyday mojitos. I am not crazy. I did see my brother whenever we went to the pool, he was always drinking mojito. And I was like, I never thought my brother would be the type of person that would be drinking mojitos. But apparently he is. He is really into mojitos. And I'm probably saying them right. But he was really into those. Seriously, I didn't think my brother would be in any particular kind of drink, other than maybe malt liquor or something like that. And that seems like a very, very vast opinion that I have. But seeing him actually drink mojitos just gave him like a more fancy side of him. And my parents just really went downhill with that with the free beverages. I didn't really much because I'm incredibly picky at that. The only thing that I did was just like having my mom waste money on a pack of chips because I really wanted specifically Cheetos from a shop that was inside of the hotel. And I ended up just getting those Cheetos, and they're still home. They're not intact. They're almost done. I'm the only one eating them, and whenever I think about them, I keep craving them. And apparently, I'm starting to love Cheetos more than Pringles, and that feels like a fucking betrayal, honestly. But and also because at some point, my family and we had to buy a new mouse for my computer because I apparently forgot a very important thing to bring with me with my computer. I didn't forget to bring my mouse. I forgot to bring the USB thing, not the USB thing, the Bluetooth USB thing that connects my computer to my mouse because my mouse is wireless. And the fact that it's wireless means that you have to put something in your computer to detect my mouse from the computer. I forgot about that. Since I left it on a port, eventually my mouse wouldn't work. So for like the first 2 days, I had to use the mouse pad, but that shit was so tough for me to use. So my parents just ended up just like having to go with me to many places. We ended up just finding a Chinese bazaar. Funny enough, there's actually Chinese bazaars in like Spain of all places. They're not uncommon in Portugal. They're pretty common actually. But we didn't think there was going to be in Spain, but they are. And luckily, we did find like a easy and accessible and cheap mouse. And luckily, it was actually kind of good. The thing is, the clicking was so fucking loud. Aside from that, is Cheetos Dust going to replace Bingo Dust? I mean, depends because nowadays I feel like because Pringles have been like kind of like a little tasteless for me. I guess that's because I've been eating way too many Pringles. But Cheetos, not so much. I guess I didn't have much of a chance to eat Cheetos all that much, but they really taste good. And my favorite ones are the ones that look like soccer balls. I hope you remember those. Yes, I am bizarre. I'm not afraid to admit it. I think being a little bizarre is not too bad. I think it's all good. There's still a lot of things. Also, is there like audio of the game? I hate that they brought back this goddamn stupid bug. cannot shake the audio for the love of God. But, it was a really lovely week. Man, I will definitely go back there again just for the food alone. The fact that they even when the stars like have hamburgers, like actual hamburgers, like the McDonald's hamburgers, not only the meat, but also the buns and like the other things that go along with like the hamburgers as well. On like, I don't know, was it on a Friday or a Saturday? It was nuts. It was so great. Don't you worry. Okay, I'm also in the park, so there's not a lot of people in here either. I don't think there's anybody in here either. Let me go back to the Vine Observatory. Well, good to see that the servers are back. Is anybody home? Oh god, is this really empty? Yep, SKYFORGE Volto. God, this is so empty. That is actually kind of sad.
Don't need another invasion.
Jesus. Yeah, we do need another invasion. This game should not be dead. But unfortunately, it will die soon. Actually, starting from tomorrow, the game will starting from like next Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow to Wednesday, it's when the game will die. Basically, it's September 3rd. It's when the game will die. And funny enough, the second part of the invasion, which is the release of the second distortion plus the avatar, are gonna be out tomorrow as well. So, oh my god, I'm gonna be missing those. Such a heavenly voice. Ow. Stop it. Let's get first time mercy. Try not because it's ending. Rejoice that it ever happened to begin with. It's sad because I wasn't there when the game came out for the first time. It really rigs me in because of that. Because I actually only started playing this game for 6 years, and it feels like a lot, yes. But the game kind of like started about like 10 years ago. So for those 4 years, I had like no idea about this game. Zero idea about this game. And it really bothers me. So it really bothers me that I was not able to like fully enjoy the better parts of this game. This is the beginning of the end. But the end of the end is not here yet. Well, if it was the end of the end, we wouldn't be here, so it would be a little bit sad. So hopefully my character is actually running well first and foremost. But I also have terrible directives to do with the challenge. I will do the challenge. I will. This might be the last time we do the challenge, even though I hope that's not it, because we still have, like, maybe another day of SKYFORGE that we can do that. So, let's bring in the wheel. Okay, let me find a wheel here. Up. There we go. That's incredibly bad. You think about Monk? I don't know. I'm actually going full on blind on this one. Because I actually don't remember what I got last time. Shit. I clicked into the game. I didn't mean to do that. But you know what? Screw that. Whatever I got last time is just not gonna count. Okay, we got a gunner, we got a monk. So something tells me it's gonna be like a support today. something tells me it's gonna be a support. So I'm calling in a support. Sans is calling in a monk. Mitsuru is calling in a gunner. So rolling in 3, 2, what? No fucking shot. Sans, you're a fucking wizard. You fucking wizard! Yo! That was spot on! Spot on! That was spot on! And Monk is great, honestly. Monk is really great for this. Ah. Okay. The thing is, we also have changes that happened in Skyforge. Like, I did mention about the weapons. Oh shit, I need to, like, put away the little wheel thing. They also ended up, like, adding some changes to, like, legendary weapons. So now, there's integrity to the weapons. That means, since I didn't add any integrity to my monk weapons yet, I need to add that. And as you can see, the more integrity you had, and that thing is like, if you just add integrity, it will just go like for every 25%. So, they also ended up just changing the entire thing about monk. As not the monk, but rather the weapon itself. Oh, I fucking have the mask pad still active. So, this weapon specifically had some changes, and it's no longer as good as it used to be, but it still can be quite viable. However, this one is going full-on crazy, because this one has a huge damage increase. Huge damage increase on full integrity. And I believe also Avior as well. We're going for Monk today, screw that. And you're saying like, Mercy, how do we increase integrity? There was a way. Usually the way that you would do is going to the directive, and you would do an evasion. It would appear something kind of like a book, and once you actually trigger the book, once you actually complete the evasion, you get the book, then you go to the bag, and then you click on the book. That will give you a quest. And the quest will tell you to basically keep on cleaning enemies until you get fire, like some, like, kind of looks like a fire soul or something. I think it's called fire essence. No, not Shimei-chan. Once you get like 10 fire essences, then you'll be able to turn those fire essences into like an orb or something, and basically it will turn into like, let me see if I can still find it. The Essence of Battles, and then you can use that Essence of Battles to upgrade the weapon to 25%. Basically upgrade the integrity of the weapon. However, since there's very little time to do that, the game was incredibly kind to us, or we could say that the devs were incredibly kind to us, and just gave us a chance to just buy the Essence of Battle straight away. And not that incredibly expensive either way. Even though I don't have that many credits, I ended up just like upgrading most things anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. Now the Essence of Battles is here, and since I'm equipping the weapon that I want to upgrade, let me just swap it back for a second here. Also, speaking of upgrading the weapon, I also need to upgrade its generation. Let's see. There you are. Oh, I don't have any Star of Reworths. Well, that's not good. I mean, this is gonna be like a little bit crappy, but now it's full on integrity. Now you can see like what the description says in integrity 100%. So it's gonna be doing a little bit more. Actually, that's not this one, it's this one. There we go. I was actually doing up the wrong one. There we go, we got Monk. Wait.
Always beating those who threaten Alien.
So let's start off on Terran Rift. And I also ended up getting way too many things because, like I said on SKYFORGE, since it's the final update, they're gonna give us way too many rewards. And one of the things they give you is just like tons of Argents and like daily rewards as well. Even though for me, I probably am not like at the right time to be getting those daily rewards. Whee! God, I'm gonna miss this game. It's kind of sad that we're not gonna be able to see the end of the invasion when the game is gonna go down for good. Whee! But basically they give us kind of a lot, and eventually we'll show the market as well how it looks and how many things you can get from it. It's no longer just like showing you just a few things. It's showing you everything they've sold in the market so far. Just everything. And it's honestly really not, because you just can try out everything you want. And honestly, I just don't buy everything because I just don't feel like doing it. And if there's a chance the game ever comes back, that way I can keep some of the resources. Even though it might be a little bit unlikely. Ew. Hold me in. Oh, that was a little delayed. Yo. There we go. Basically, with this weapon, all I have to do is just stay myself in stun stance and just keep doing left clicks. It'll do you just everything. And by the way, this is the stun stance. Basically, on September 3rd, that's where the PC servers of the game will shut down for good, meaning that we can no longer play the game on the PC. And that also, I believe, also includes on the Russian server. But on the console players, that will be on October 29th instead. Don't ask why it's a different date, but it could be because the invasions are really behind on the PS players. So maybe they're trying to compensate for something. Jesus Christ, I hate this goddamn scissors! Okay, you have a phone. Well, I also have a computer. It could be the end of SKYFORGE, but it's definitely not the end of many other games I still play. I still play Infinite Nikki, I still play Dislight. I ended up going back again to Tap Titan 2, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna be staying in that game for long. I still do my daily Duolingos, I still do Projectiva Sekai as well. Actually, it's not called Projectiva Sekai, it's only called Project Sekai. The problem is... Jesus Christ. Oh, I got a corrupted protocol. Nice. The thing is, I'm trying to find a game that eventually will replace SKYFORGE in terms, like, of how it is. Tap Titan is an idle game, right? Kind of, yeah. It's more about, like, just keep on typing and eventually get to a good point where you can just, like, keep yourself idle. I kind of like it because, you can prestige a lot if you want to. At least it's kind of active. And the thing is, I'll eventually just get sick of it, and eventually I'll just come back. It's kind of like a toxic relationship. I don't know why. Clicky clicker, right? I mean, maybe. The thing is, I will never stream Tap Titans or any clicker games because I find them, like, streaming the games just being, those types of games just being far too boring, honestly. Even though Tap Titans can be, like, kind of have, like, a lot of things happening, the thing is, its best events only happen, like, certain times. So, for example, like, I don't know if it's called the Doomsday event or something like that. I really like that one. It only happens, like, maybe every 5 days. So, either every 6 or every 5 days, I'm not sure. And, so it can be quite boring to do it. So if it's not like either a week or like every day, I'm not sure if it would be a good one. And I wouldn't be able to stream Getting Mickey because how heavy the game is, even like low quality. I can maybe start streaming Project Sekai. That seems like the bigger like competitor to able to replace SKYFORGE eventually, as like in terms of my likeness. Duolingo, I don't think so, because I will not be able to withstand the power of Duolingo for like 3 hours straight of having to learn Japanese for like 3 hours straight. Fuck no. But and I don't think I remember any other game. This like I already streamed, so yeah. And funny enough, I think I might be the only person in the whole of Twitch to stream this light. I don't think even content creators, this like content creators even stream this light. And honestly, that really bugs me. Like this game, it is streamable. This light is streamable. So it bugs me as to why nobody seems to be streaming this light. I see more people trying to stream SKYFORGE than this light, which honestly, it kind of really makes me feel really confused in regards to Duolingo. Eu tento aprender pelo menos uma língua, mas vejo quanto Duolingo é muito teimoso. Also, speaking of Duolingo, I almost had Duolingo get incredibly mad at me today because of the fact that I was a little bit late on my Japanese classes. Stop it! This is not viable for a monk here. That means you're special. So you need another game that no one Twitch streams. Yeah, I thought about that, but the thing is, I guess I just had a time where I would just like randomly pick a game that would really like, but nobody seemed to like stream about it. And I'm not sure if it is called Grand Blue Fantasy or something. That seems to like have a lot of people be really interested in it. It seems to like be giving off like maybe some SKYFORGE vibes into it, like gameplay wise. Dear. I love me some Nutella. Chakamika. Okay. I usually don't like this part. Because I have to like try to toggle myself between places. Yo. Really? I should have done it. There we go. Okay, do it again. You. Yeah. No, you don't. Yeah. God, you need some serious repairing. Yep. There we go. No, Sans, because I'm actually terrible at Japanese. If you were to speak to me in Japanese, I would be like, huh? Because I might be able to understand some words, but I'm not gonna be able to understand like maybe a whole sentence. Even though if it is like supposedly like coming out of from the Duolingo's thing, like if you were to like say something straight out of Duolingo, maybe I would be able to understand, but don't try to like speak Japanese to me, especially if you're going to be using like actual Japanese characters and not like Romaji or something. Yup. I mean 50% of the time. Indeed. Ooh. Come on, lad. Like, I can understand some things, but try to have me have a conversation in Japanese, I would not be able to keep up with you. I mean, it's weird because I feel like I speak English very fluently or naturally, I would say. And the thing is, I ended up growing with English. How many lessons do you do per day? Only one. I only do one a day. I just want to keep on with the dailies. That's it. I'm like the whole laziness and just doing the bare fucking minimum. Jesus, I hate these oculets. They're so small. Whee! There we go. Oh my, you're sweet cheek. Yeah. I do one button a day. One button is like 4 lessons. Jesus. I mean, I only do like one that just about enough to be able to just say that I just was able to compete with the just to be able to continue with the dailies, basically. Just about enough that Duolingo says like, oh yeah, you did a lesson today. Good job. Just about that, because I really don't want to like stay there a whole long while, because usually whenever I do Duolingo it's pretty late, so that's the thing. Come on, buddy. Oh, you're actually doing something here. There you go. I mean, I also end up making far too many mistakes as well. So that's why I just stick only to one lesson, because sometimes just one lesson already will consume all of my mistakes. I'm sorry, me too. I don't know what Abonine means. Come on up. And it's kind of sad, and now I'm going a little bit out of the whole topic of Duolingo, but I'm gonna go back to SKYFORGE here. But it's sad that the people are already having this whole like behavior of like, instead of like enjoying a little bit of the game while it's still here, they start already just like trying to like forget about the game, just like already like leaving the game, not like being part of it anymore. And honestly, that feels a little sad for me, and I already lost a lot of time, a lot of precious time with this game because of the fact that I went on vacation. But I hope I can kind of compensate it a bit sometime later. And one thing that will be done eventually is me and my Pantheon, we will take a photo. I would think we'll do that on the last day of August. We'll take a photo of us together and have like some sort of a remembrance of the game. Because, I mean, it's good to still remember the game as is. And I hope I can just like have a day without having sort of like any sort of distractions or any worries whatsoever, and just like maybe record myself going around the whole game, and then just have something to remember the game by. Can you just not be any slower, please? I'll be highly appreciative of you. The thing is, I don't have any long-range kills, so I would have to sacrifice myself if it is to protect this goddamn beacon. I hate when it's spawned on him back. I thought that was a good idea. Oh, I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Nope. Come on, buddies. That's not it either. Come on. This is why I hate doing this map. It really is a race against your fucking patience here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Can it just like kick you off and you'll be faster? There you go. Damn it. There's gonna be spawning from both sides now. No, you don't. And the worst of all is that they have like long range and I still have to deal with a freaking short range class. What are you imagining there, Sans? I am doing that a lot, yes. Helicopter, helicopter, paracopter, paracopter. Oh, there you go. There we go. Now it's repairing. That's just gonna make us waste more time again. Helicopter. God damn it. If it interrupted your moveset kind of thing. Pop, pop, pop. Helicopter. Wait, hold up. I'm still gonna be eating cheeses after this again. Now that's gonna be the boss here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Hey, you. If that did not trigger it. Really? That did not trigger it again? Bro. Did not trigger her any time whatsoever. Because I believe now that the orb thing will just have like a chance to explode. I think it's only 50%, so all of those fucking 50%, none of them actually triggered. You can really fuck up. Even my grandpa's wasn't that mobile ether beacon. You're right. I fucking believe that. I fucking believe that for sure, because it slows down a lot once you get to those lasers. So that's why I always have to do this. It would be so much easier if I was to use like a range class, but since I ended up just landing on Monk instead, it really does not do me any good. Come on. And the worst is the oculates also auto-destruct after a while. Once they just like live for a very long time or just they die, they auto-destruct. So if they auto-destruct close to the mobile ether beacon, it still damages it. You're not gonna do the shield, are you? Not so. No, fuck you. Get Cyrus Blade. There we go. Good thing that this spinning thing actually does some decent damage. I had to guess for something else. Okay, I remember that. I mean, not complaining here. I'm just complaining that the ether beacon is indeed incredibly fucking slow. Come on. And it used to be even slower, can you believe that? It used to be so fucking slow that our goth timer actually ran out at a certain point. In all of the Terra dungeons that included this stupid mobile ether beacon. The fact that in all of the Terra dungeons that had this mobile ether beacon, it used to be so slow on the first days that it actually ran out our goth timer. It was that bad. Now you can do this with still like half your goth timer still intact. But back then, it used to be so fucking long that even your 15-minute god timer would eventually still run out. It was that fucking bad. And that range attacks lower than that? That's universally not possible. Yo, it was bad. It was fucking bad. I was there to witness it. I wish I was lying. I wish I was fucking lying, but it used to be that slow. It used to be that slow. Come on, buddy. But at least I'm kind of glad that they actually listened to us and actually made the change. But it still could have been better. But at least there's really no point in like trying to cry over spilled milk, I guess, so this is where we're gonna get. Now it's going to slow down again. I mean, it used to go that slow. If you see that slow whenever he pushes the lasers, that's how slow it used to go. I hate the scissors because they have like long distance lasers. The thing is, I cannot be in front of the mobile ether beacon, otherwise that laser's gonna hit me in the ass and it's gonna hurt. They may change, but 2 dimes and a nickel. I don't know, rubies? I don't know. I don't know what could be the currency in Russian. Oh yeah, Argents. Maybe it could be Argents. These things just won't stop spawning. Spinning around, spinning around. Also, yeah, I'm still working on that Minecraft thing. But I'm trying to like add up new things. I ended up also fixing a code on one of the things that it was bothering me for the longest time. Throughout almost all of the vacations, I was trying to fix that fucking code, and I finally found a way. But I'm still gonna have to fix the whole house, the whole apartment system to be able to have it right. I am not in the Russian servers. I did not admit I was in the Russian servers. I don't even know what Russians even use as a currency. I just took a wild guess. Oh, I thought you just disappeared. You were just behind me. Okay, there we go. Done. It is done. I'm also the only one here, so good to know. So now I'm gonna do the screening field generator. Why am I getting the worst ones today? Ugh. Yeah, my kid is switchy. Yeah. Can I try a Minecraft project at some point? At some point, yes. But the thing is, it's still a little bit behind. And my wish was to be able to complete it before SKYFORGE went down. But the thing is, this week I'm just gonna be so fucking busy because of kids. I'm gonna have my cousins having to be taken care of on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm gonna be so mad at myself because of that, because that means it's just gonna be delaying my progress so fucking much. And just not gonna be all that possible for me to be able to do what I wanted to do.
The mechanoids have landed in the red sector. They must be stopped before they reach the generator.
So I'm gonna have to kind of like either hurry up as much as I can, or just gonna have to like maybe not gonna be able to do it on like I'm not gonna be able to finish it on the day that the game is gonna end. But that was like something that I really wanted to do. At least tomorrow, I don't think there's any compromise that I have to do. Hey, you have like 55 years to finish it, so take your time. I wish. But currently I only have like, if I were to finish it on the day that the game ends, I only have about like 8 days. Only 8 days. So it's either I'm gonna have to like push it to the very fucking limit and deliver it in a way that's gonna look like a very raw. I'm gonna have to like maybe deliver it much later.
Before they reach the generator.
And maybe that latter is gonna be the thing that I'm probably gonna do. And honestly, that's a little sad because I've always wanted to be able to deliver things at the right time, and that's probably not gonna be possible. Hey, where are you going? Okay, let it hit them. Let it hit them. Hey, it should have hit them. Also, one thing I probably should mention is that on Saturday, last Saturday, I was still on vacation when I woke up to a message from that website where I usually get job offers or like anything that I could do to just earn a little bit of money. And apparently on like very early in the morning, I just woke up because I was not able to sleep well because of bed. And I just noticed on my phone is just saying like, oh, you got a notification from the website where you can find job offers. Like, what? It's August. And apparently it was the same company that tried to give me a job offer some other times, like maybe last year, but they never gotten to contact me. And this time, but since they released the job offer, the paper thing, on a Saturday, they said like I was supposed to give the curriculum in 2 weekdays. So I ended up just doing everything that I could and update the curriculum and stuff like that on Monday alone. And I was able to deliver the curriculum to the person that gave me the job offer. Soon after, I actually got a response from the same man telling me that he was only going to be able to contact me somewhere on September 2nd, meaning he's going to contact me the day before the SKYFORGE is going down. And I was like, wait, that's the first time I actually get like a notification, like an email back from this guy. So is there like an actual possibility I might actually get a job offer? Might actually get a job? The thing is, the guy's telling me he's gonna only contact me in September 2nd. That's still gonna be a few days off. And also the rest of the paper said that if there was like no other like there was anything like saying like it was a good or not, to just like send like something back to the place that has the website and stuff like that. It's a little bit confusing. But until the man actually confirms me the job offer or not, there's not much I can do. I also really need to drink. Fuck.
The mechanoids have landed in the blue sector. They must be stopped before they reach the generator.
Here we go. The worst part in this is gonna be like in this game is at least it's been thanks. I just can't stop right now. But worst about this is that at some point I'm just gonna have to take care of both sectors, like 2 sectors at a time, and with Monk that's gonna be almost nigh impossible. But I'll maybe almost getting like a generator going down or like a tank going down. Ow. I'll hydrate soon. I can't! You see how busy I am? I would only have like a few seconds to do something about it. Fine, Tans, I will. Ah!
A strong group of mechanoids is approaching.
I will. Just let me take down this special troop. Okay. Will one satisfy the job? Do not run away from me. There we go. Okay, water. Eh.
The mechanoids have landed in the green sector.
Oh, there we go.
They
That's a
must
different
be
sector.
stopped before they reach the generator.
Here we go. Whoop. That was still not enough water. Or maybe it was, but I still have to let it act up a little. Whoop. Oh! So it can act up with any compost now. It's not just a falling mountain. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm assuming it can be any of the left clicks ones? Dragon Rage and Range Harpy. Oh, so it could be like this one? Oh, okay, I see. That actually makes it so much fucking easier. I mean, it still has to like kill the enemy on the third strike to be able to trigger. It just makes it so much easier.
A strong group of mechanoids
Yep.
is approaching.
I probably have seen that, but I just never realized that that has been happening, so... Have fun from the sky. God, I'm missing so much. Stop wiggling. There we go. Sweet. Now it's gonna be the two things. That's gonna suck. Okay. From which to which?
Two ships broke through and
Red and
began
blue,
landing
so
troops in the red
from
and blue
there and there.
sectors.
Okay. Let's see how fast I can go. I'm fast as fuck, boy! I'm fast as fuck! I'm no longer fast as fuck, boy! Come on! Let me be fast as fuck! Okay. Drop off one. And let me just do Cyrus wave real quick. And let me go as fast as I can, boy! Yup! Okay, it should be the... Probably should be the cube soon. Come on, cube now. Cube now. There we go. There we go. Go real quick. Not only the red picture now. Ooh, there's already like a lot of pops here. Good one. Oh. I don't think that wasn't even nearly enough. Oh! I actually got the challenge. Delicate tap. Exploit. Complete the screening field generator adventure alone. No tank must take more than 33% of damage. Yo. That was 33%. I guess it wasn't more than 33%, but that one was 66%, which it was 33% less. Cube came and Cube was gone. All that happened in 1 millisecond. If you're fighting against time, that's all you have. Okay. Can I make some progress in Invasion Atlas? No, but I honestly don't have to worry about it much because they gave us so many addresses just to be able to, for us to upgrade all or almost all of the Atlas. Look how much I've gotten. I'm not gonna bother myself with the squads and group nodes. I'm just gonna bother mostly with the distortion ones. Because that would be neat. Now let's do Operation Medea for luck. It's actually gonna be sad that we're not gonna be able to see much of the trial version of Operation Medea. This one should be a little bit easier with Monk. Speaking of that, let me check my adapts real quick. Ooh, yeah, they've been waiting for me. They've been waiting for me already. You've been waiting mostly for me. There we go, thank you very much. And you guys are giving me quite a lot of faith. Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna let that one bull get behind me. How is that not damaging you? Get the heck out of here. There we go. Nice. Actually, this makes it much more interesting. The thing is, if it were to be more guaranteed for, like, having to do a really good burn, it might suck a little. Yoink.
Perhaps even you have noticed that the local mechanoids
Okay,
are
let's
tasked in
wait.
a different way. The scissor up ahead is probably not that simple either. A result of evolution?
I'm still waiting for those little dishes coming up. There you go. And, whoop.
There are
Ta-da!
several sections up ahead. Energy module, data center, and I guess you can call it a botanical garden now.
Okay, I can just keep these and just go straight down. It's not like they can just fall down and get to me. Although I don't know if they have had situations like that. Okay, why are you not in the fire? In the fire. What are you looking at? Want something? Want some? Get down here. Come on. We're a little machine. It's not like you no fear or anything. Yeah, thought so. Whee! Whoop. Sweet. Get in here. You're liking the sauna spa experience? I have the high ground. I have the high ground, Aurora. It was exactly like that. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Gravitational
You
force
are
will help
weak
you. Jump down.
and useless and a
Perhaps there are
coward.
no sharp stakes or anything dangerous down there.
Seriously, the comments are usually far more creative than the streamer itself. I just cannot see how a streamer can be far more creative than the goddamn comments themselves. It feels almost impossible. Someone's trying to fight off like a full-on society than just having just one brain. I don't know how to explain it. You. You're gonna die.
To return to the core, use the
It was
transport
good to meet
system.
you.
Perhaps it's still functioning. If not, you'll be blown apart. A minor annoyance.
I mean, yes, but the thing is, if you're like an extremely popular like YouTuber and stuff like that, or streamer for a matter of fact, how are you gonna be able to have so great creativity that is gonna be able to rival up the ones from your comments? I feels like that's almost impossible because it's just like one brain against many. It feels almost not impossible. At some point, I just wonder why are just not the ones that comment just the YouTubers themselves or the streamers themselves. Because I never saw myself as like someone that could be incredibly like funny or anything like that, and incredibly creative and witty with my my answers. But I guess with time, I started to like be able to become more of that.
Gods collect plants. But if that is your hobby, you should add some unique dryads to your collection.
It can be more creative than comments if we turn on survival mode and turn on creative mode. See? That is creative. That is absolute creative. And it just shows how addicted you are to Minecraft. But I ain't mad about that. Who the fuck would be mad about Minecraft? Minecraft is a game that you just cannot be mad about unless you're playing hardcore. Just seriously. I hope Minecraft is not like a game that has like a toxic community. I'm not addicted. Well, it's not bad to admit that you can be addicted to Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft can be highly addictive, and honestly, there's a lot of people who play the game, and it's completely fine. It's fine, Sans. Don't worry about it. It's completely fine to be addicted. Am I really about to persuade someone to admit that they're actually addicted? I spend my time on other games. I wonder which games you play as well. Because you sound like the type of person that wants to admit to other people that, oh yeah, I play other games. And people would actually ask, "Oh, what other games do you play?" It's like Minecraft, Minecraft 2, Minecraft Dungeons, Minecraft that, Minecraft this.
This wonderful specimen is a rare breed of entid.
Yeah, I'm sorry if
Perhaps
I'm being a
thanks
little
to
rude
you,
there.
it will become a rapidly disappearing breed.
Oh, that did not trigger. Actually, that did trigger. I don't understand you. Why are you trigger so freaking slow? There we go. And that's it. Yeah. Oh, you have marker. Hey, nice. YouTubers only have a single brain cell, and most of the time is trying to play the symbol, so their chat needs to be as entertaining as creative. That I kind of get it. But you guys are with me here. So I can do a little bit of a work here and just do my best and just like try to be a little bit more entertaining, I guess. I struggle. I really fucking struggle. Okay, fans, I get it. But do you play other types of Minecrafts? I don't judge. Also, I just got a message from someone. Okay. There we go. And that bot just got sent to the deepest of the bands of hells. Band hells. Yeah, not more. Okay, so we got the challenge done. Full on monk and stuff. So... Is that... Oh wow! Holy mother of heavens. I did not realize I had this much intelligent data. Mother of God, that's a lot. Okay, let's see which one gives me a result. I mean, I have a lot, so... Okay, not good. Consumable, 10 points, okay. 5 points. 3 points. 15k credits. 5 points. 1 spark. 15k credits. Knowledge of the enemy. 5 points. 3 points. Credits. 3 points. 3 points. More credits? That's way more credits. Credits. With the blah blah blah. Knowledge of the enemy. Spark. Spark as well. No, credits. Spark as well. Points. 10 points. Not bad. Credits, a lot of them. Spark. Consumable. Consumable as well. 3 points. Victor medals. 5 points. 10 victor medals. More of these again. Intelligent data. Back at me. And 3 points. I'm just gonna click it until I say something good. 3 points. 3 points. Credits. Knowledge of the enemy. 3 points. Spark as well. You're gonna give me like the 50 ones or the 500 ones. You give me the 500 ones. It'll give me such a blessing. 3 10. Not even giving me the points again. But it's not giving me the extra points. 3 again. Consumable. So that's gonna stop there for a second. Getting closer. 3 points. 3 points. I'm only a bit more to be able to get the victor medals again. Ooh, got a stimulant. Just a tad bit more and I could be able to get... There we go, we got it. And that was about it. Even though I could like get more and I get so much more as well. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Also got me some corrupt data. I'm just not gonna sell that. Let's see. Corrupt protocol. Okay, I think I need 10 of these, so that means I just need 9 more. Basically, what is happening is I went to talk to Flavius in the invaded region. Mercy. This one. And basically what you have to do is keep on killing mechanoids, especially from invaded dungeons and stuff like that. And you'll be able to get a protocol. And you need about like 9 of those protocols to be able to get a specific type of protocol. You get it either from A, B, C, or D. Then you'll be, once you get a specific protocol out of those 4, you'll be able to see that they are kind of like made into like maybe 5 binary codes, I guess. And there's a way to decipher them that eventually will tell you what to do. And the thing is, it is a little bit fast, I would say. The whole quest of it can be quite extensive. So I'm not going to do this right now. I'll eventually get to it. You know who's celebrating their birthday next week later? My boyfriend? Your third Pichu. Ooh. Interesting. Oh yeah, my boyfriend is gonna be, Hotsock is gonna be celebrating his birthday on the 1st of September 1st. Which, according to my calendar, it's gonna hit Monday, actually. That is not good because I'm gonna be streaming that day. I don't think I'm gonna be able to actually delay it that much. Alright. I wish I could, but we're in different countries. That's the thing. I wish I could, but we're in different countries. Let me get me water. I'm sorry.
Steve, hydrate me.
Yeah, thanks. Yep, I was doing that. There we go. Let me check the offer today first. Anything good I don't have? Nope, I got all these weapons. I got this frost. Actually, I don't remember buying this weapon with the pack, meaning that I got a, like, one that had like no main stats whatsoever. I'm drinking ocean water again. It still feels like I still have some ocean water in my lungs or something. And I know what's worse, there is a thing called dry drowning, where there's still like some bits of like water inside your lungs and you could be slowly drowning from that. That's a thing that scares me to death. Ugh. We got that one, we got Murrayed. I'm gonna miss the weapon so much. Seasons. I could buy these if I want to. I'm kind of like thinking I can still do some challenges just to like spice things up a bit. I'm not sure if I already bought the mega pack. Honestly, I don't think I need it either. Basically, now you can buy like many things. You can buy like the manuals. You can buy like capsule emerald, like these types of capsule, which will give you like a certain type of weapon. So you choke on air? Not exactly. Like I explained, if you go dive on something, you might get a little bit of water in your lungs. And if you don't realize that you have like water in your lungs still, you may be slowly drowning yourself with that. That's the dry drowning. There's the exoskeletons here. This is like the collection of weapons that you could get. Like you can get small ones to like large ones. You could like have a lot of versions, but even though the beginning is like a lot of these, I don't feel like getting them either way. Can I even get a legendary weapon box? Nope, I cannot. Costumes, I don't like most of these. I really don't like them. I mean, the red one wasn't too bad, I guess. I'm not gonna get the classic ones either. These ones, I maybe like this one just a tad bit. Ah. Yeah, it does, because you don't know. Send Hots a video of you lifting a bunch of weights and tell him to get on your lap. He would power me through without any issue. Transports. Can I even get? Oh, I can get a 3-wing here. Can I actually get? I might. Do I want to get this 3-wing or another 3-wing? I kind of wanted the more, like... How do I say it? I kind of want more of the other 3-wing. I wanted the more, like, black and a Tron-like 3-wing, but I guess a young 3-wing will do. What is the difference between both of them? Nothing other than the description, so I guess I'm just gonna get this one. For all the people at the beginning of the stream, I guess I just like took off and decided to go somewhere. Oh, this one looks cool, and I have enough. And now the currency is long gone, and I ended up just buying like a bunch of things from the holiday section, because they will give you like a bunch of things. They're just giving everything from all of the events, and I'm just clicking on the ones that I don't have yet. And I think I already have this one. Yeah, I already have this one. That's cute, but I guess it's not my type. Oh, cute. I don't have enough. Damn it. Okay, there's a lot of these things. But I bought what I wanted. So I guess I'm not gonna be too mad about it. There's also like a lot of things under resources. You can buy sparks if you want. You can even buy pure matter, as a matter of fact. You can even buy relics, which is interesting. I need to catch the silverfish. It's okay. Those are really wiggly anyway. I could buy sparks and morale now that I see it. I'd be so strong in PvP if that was the case. I ended up just buying one of these and ended up completely regretting it. Not because they are useless, it's because I bought this after I actually bought a seasonal subscription, so yeah. A little bit regretful after that. I mean, it wasn't too bad. Now we can also buy the Atomic Tuner and the Quantum Handler. The Quantum Handler can let you change the main stats of the legendary weapons, while the Atomic Tuner changes the secondary of the legendary weapons. And this seems like nothing, but you can buy it, and just when you open up, it'll just give you like many more resources. Also, one thing you may have seen it. Okay, let me actually add the 3-wing to my collection here. And let me show you up. Oh, I accidentally used that. Look at that. I'm basically inside there. Oh, that's so cool. And you can dash anytime I want. Heck yeah. That's so cool. But, I was trying to remember something else. Let me see. Resources. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Yeah. Oh yeah, the idols. Yeah, I remember now. The idols are these things. They were introduced alongside the changes in integrity of the legendary weapons. And the thing is, you can get them by just trying to help out the lost souls in regions. However, there's a chance. That chance can be the most absurd thing, because it can either like hop on the very first one that you pick up, or it can just like take you so many just to pick it up. Someone did tell me that it can like maybe take like 30 per. If it takes like maybe picking up like 30 survivors just to get an idol. It feels like that, but it's really, really random. Also, speaking of random, let me check my my companion abilities. Yep, it was disabled. Now I should be able to see the lost souls. That means I also don't need to look for the treasure hunt anymore, because you can just buy the relics if you want. I mean, it is still fun, but it was also kind of not so fun anymore. Oh yeah, also, now that I remember, all the things in the Hall of Trophies are always going to be on discount until the end of the game. So if you want, you can just buy almost everything you want. Also, I have so many picture medals. That's it. Oof. Holy moly mackerels. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll with it, I guess. I'm just gonna roll the dice. I feel like this is gonna be a bad thing that I'm about to do, but screw it, I guess. Screw it, I guess. Visage of Frost as well. I'm just gonna get them, why not? This is just to be able to get more companion attacks. One that I tend to use a lot. Upper wristlet, yes. And the next one probably would be Hyper Engine, I guess. Okay, I'm almost burning down everything I had. And companion abilities, this one is not available, so it'll be skipped. I'll just buy like one of each. There we go. And which one would be the best? Streamline idol? Yeah, I guess. And I burned down most of my picture medals at this point, but I don't mind it. Now the thing is, I'm gonna have to sell some of these. Like that. Do I even have the other one? I guess I'll find out. There. And there. Okay, which ones I have the copies of? Okay, this one is a nonchalant copy. The thing is, they're like putting up weapons alongside with artifacts, and it kind of makes it a little bit hard to notice which ones are which. But I feel like... Oh yeah, I can just like sell out this Visage of Frost. There we go. And this one as well, because it was repeated. And I think that's it. Now let me see if I can get that one idol. You cannot purchase the idols. You really have to earn them. The thing is, it's really random the type of idol you get. You'll get the you do not get the idols based on the evasion you are. You'll just get a random evasion. So you really have to go around and do a lot of this to be able to get like tons of idols. And I unfortunately ended up using all of my mechanoid idols that I had. So, and actually those idols didn't actually came from this. It just came from the seasonal pass. What? Give me one. Ah, this is gonna take ages. Luckily, I can just dash up with this guy. Okay, no idol yet. And when you pick up the survivor, you immediately will be let known if you got the idol or not. It'll actually say before the fate thing. Welcome back, Sans. Not yet. Let's see how long it takes. I think I might be on my 15th follower at this point. Nothing. I'm also getting tons of faith. The thing is, I really didn't need to upgrade that that specific search and rescue thing, but I ended up just getting it for the sake of the fact that I just had way too much Vector medals back then. It probably would be worth it. Oh my god, how random is this chance? It's funny because the first time I actually went and looked for the idols, the very first one I picked up, he already gave me an idol. Stupid smart silverfish. Blended with the ground and I lost him for a while, but I eventually caught in and threw him out in the window. I don't know if he's still alive after that. Just go on with your life. Don't bother about the silverfish. Don't let a silverfish stop you. They can be extremely annoying, but they're not gonna be life stoppers. On the other hand, I'm looking for an idol. See if these ones will drop one. No. Give me a bunch of faith, that's for sure, but not like I need that. I guess, I mean, I do need a lot of faith. I don't know what I'm talking about here. I need a lot of faith. I need a lot of faith from my beautiful followers. Shit. Think I can dash with you. I'm talking about the faith bar of my game. Oh my god, just give me one already. And my dad almost found out I was watching your stream this late. Dreams be dreams. Make them reality. Indeed. Are you trying to watch my streams like someone that was like playing Nintendo DS really late at night and they was just like trying to always hide the Nintendo DS under their pillows, kind of like that? I'm saying that as a thing, like something that I used to do quite a lot as a kid. Because I used to own a Nintendo DSi, and I don't know if I still have it in front of me. I don't think not. I don't think so. And I used to have one. I used to play like a lot of Pokemon Platinum back then. And if it wasn't that, it was one of those like it was another game that you could draw your character. I don't know the name of it anymore, but the thing is, I used to play both of these games, and whenever actually also Nintendo is also one of them, and whenever I heard my parents like approaching my room, I would just like close my Nintendo and just like put it under my bed, my pillow. I mean, I used to do that so often. And that one game that you can create your own hero, at some point I actually went back to the game and ended up creating Papyrus. But that one game, he would be able to like make me be caught by my parents, because whenever you close the Nintendo Switch, the game would do like ah. It would like actually do something like ah on the game and on Nintendo, but whenever you actually open the Nintendo Switch, they would say like yay, ah. And it was actually very cute. But the thing is, if you have that just a tad bit loud, your parents will find out. You just described what it I could tell. Because I feel like everyone does that. Your phones, with your Nintendos. I myself did that a lot with my Nintendo DSi. Honestly, it feels like I'm just traveling back in time by saying that. I have not gotten a single idol. Feels worse than trying my luck with relics. Yahoo! Where are you? I see you're kind of slow there, Tree Wang. I thought you'd be a little bit faster. Also, speaking of faster, now that I realize, I could make my mounts faster. I just realized. I need to make my mounts faster. Oh, yeah, I forgot I don't have enough more currency. You. Hello there, Jet Rex. How you been? I've been doing good. You now can see that the game is up. It was like the server was down for just a bit, but eventually we came back. Oh, let me try to get that goddamn model. Maybe already gave me one. Oh, there we go. Finally, we got a Mechanite idol, and exactly for the right invasion too. We got a Mechanite idol. So basically, if you use this idol for 2 hours, it'll become stronger. And not only become stronger, your team will become stronger. You're gonna be much stronger against distortion bosses. So this is the way to make going against distortion bosses much easier. Look, it's vacation currently, so my parents let me watch my phone until 23 or like 11 p.m. But your streams start like 11:30. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. For me, it starts. I usually start mine like an hour earlier. What you say? I have to start about that time because it's usually where my parents just end up like falling asleep a tad bit. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. There we go. Well, I got an idol, so good thing. Yep. I'm gonna miss Spain so fucking much. Oh, and also whenever I dismount, they get trapped. Sweet. I also need to do the training warm breeze thing. But let me go back to the Divine Observatory again. Water. Am I legally watching it? I mean, we kids, we always break some rules.
Have you heard the latest news from
I used to, like, also be up late. If it wasn't for the Nintendo, it was because I was watching Sailor Moon pretty up late. So, we kids, we had to learn as a kids to break rules. That's when we learn best. God damn it. You heard me. Didn't you? Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Anything else in the market? Maybe? Oh, I didn't see the packs. That's right. Wait, where is the skeleton one? Huh. There was like a skeleton one in the beginning. There's a nature set. Wooden. Bakan. I honestly remember doing a video showing off this actual god aspect. I just got scared by a duck on the game I'm playing and snuck up behind me and cried. Oh, that reminds me of something I did. I went out with my best friend and we were in the shopping center. We went to one of those shops that sells like a bit of everything. I believe it was called like Tiger, I believe. And I found like one of those pigs that if you like squished it, it would go like oh, oh, something like that. It just make like a funny noise. It just make like a pig noise. And I thought to myself, what if I sneaked behind my best friend and just like squeezed the pig. And I did that, and she got scared so badly she knocked off the pig off my hand. The thing is, I don't. Oh, that is actually kind of expensive just for them alone. Wait, why is these 2,000 and the other one is 200? 20,000 and the other one is 200,000. Wait, this must be some mistake here. Acho que eu vou começar a ajudar os pobres quando começar a... Isso a mim sim é muito espetacular. I already got a scarecrow costume. And I'm actually gonna keep, whenever I buy packs, I'm gonna keep the premium. Because if I ever get my account back one day from this game, that way I can just pull up all the premium that I have and just bring it back. This one, I just don't like it. Yeah, no. I would appreciate the tattoos though, but yeah, no. Do I really want to become Christmas here? The halo's kind of cool though. However, this game's not gonna last until Christmas. Look at little Max. Oh, he's cute. Look at the little Belle. Oh my god, he's cute. He's cute. He's cute. Ah, the temptation is cute. He's so fucking cute. Look at him. He's so fucking cute. Even though all his dark eyeliner around him makes him look like all emo and shit, he's so fucking cute. And there's also fucking Shiba Inus. Look at that. Cutest motherfuckers. Look at him. Also, why they call every little dog Max? Can you become a little bit more creative? Look at that little boy. Look at the little tail. Look at that real rolly tail. Look at that little snout. Look at that good boy. Ah. Floor flames. I think I might have gotten this once. I'm not sure. Oh, this weapon here, the Bastion have become extinct. Would I even bother? Nah, I'm not sure. Night Watch. This would make me look so badass, but at the same time it would make me look... Oh! Hold the fucking phone, I do want this outfit. Just the outfit alone, I probably would want it. I never got the craze about Pichu. It's even competitive. I mean, I love people up myself. I'm not sure if there's any sort of competition around people up himself. I don't think there's like a lot of like majority that loves people up as much as I do. My love for people up is for two reasons. First, he is freaking fucking adorable. I also, because the first introduction I have of Pokemon for the majority of part was where Piplup was the starter Pokemon anyway, and whenever I played Pokemon Platinum, I always chose Piplup, and it would always go well because whenever I leveled up my Piplup, I would get lost in a way, and eventually I would have like a level 100 in Polion, and I would just route the Elite Four and even Tinter herself. I would kill every single of her Pokemon with just my Polion, and I don't understand how people are complaining that Cynthia is so hard to deal with. Like, come on, I just alternate between like Waterfall and Blast Cannon with my Polion. It's like, it's so easy. It's almost as people don't even bother trying to level up their Pokemons. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna buy this pack. St. Patrick's. Oh, this is despicable. This is not looking good. Yeah, I think I already have something like that. No. Yeah. Nope. But look at you. Yeah, it's looking like a cute fella. Yes. I just had to. I just had to. No. Certificate prestige. I already have a costume like this. Almost with the same color, too. Cultist? No. But even though this thing kind of looks neat? No. No. Makes it look so weird. Nope. I guess the costume is not too bad, but the helmet is just ugh. Oh, the sniper wood. Nah, me not likey. Nope, no likey. Oh, lucky you, neckies. I already have necklace, I believe. I think I already have necklace in black, I believe. I'm not sure if I think I have necklace on pink as well. This, however, looks cool. So this is kind of like Catwoman, right? This is Catwoman. You just cannot tell me this is not Catwoman. This is Catwoman. Spring Blossom. I think I already have this one in red. Ooh. Actually gives us a portrait. We have like a lot of stuff, but I don't wanna. I think I already saw this one. This one is just like oh, this one is shiny though. This one is incredibly shiny. I don't know though. Oh, this is kind of like the same one as the one that I have, right? Amanda's back. Nope. Soundweaver. Oh, that looks cool though. I honestly might want this one, just for the outfit alone. Okay. This is just me just shopping, I guess, but just let me have some fun. Ugh, no. Ugh, no. Hell no. The Griffin will be cool. I also like this one, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Fatality or electric guitar? You know what? Sure. Give me it. Now, the next one would be school reunion. Nope, I don't want to look like an anime character. I already have one of these, and I thought I already bought one like that. This one should be the same as that one over there. Okay, Sans, go on to EEE. We'll be here before you. Ooh, I can have a Pantheon's on our banner? What is this unique emblem set? I'm actually curious. I'm not actually gonna buy this, I'm just gonna put it here. Night Watch. Yeah! Stop it! Please! Please stop it! Have mercy on me! Have me on me! Bunch of shit on me. There we go. I'm curious about that one. Wait, are these not the same? Oh, they have different descriptions. Anything here? No, okay. Sorry. So what am I gonna use? This one is absolutely cool. Absolutely great. But I need to try up the new ones. This one looks great too. I don't know if I tried that one. This is the one I kind of wanted to try. This one too. Oh yeah, this one. I kind of want that one. I think it was this one with this one. This one looks great. Absolutely phenomenal. Let me change to a cape like this. Oh, that looks absolutely awesome. It makes me look like a fucking mechanical angel or something. I kind of want to use the banner, but at the same time, no, I kind of want to... Well, I can use it without the thing. I actually kind of want to use it without it. Sorry. And now I'm talking way too much. I think I'll keep it like this, so it kind of like goes with the theme. No. No. It does not. Ugh, that's disgusting. No, God, no. It makes me look like a fucking samurai, and honestly, I kind of like it. No. Ugh, no. Guess I just go without any sort of like head things. Hey, not talking too much. If anyone's talking too much, it's me. I just wanted you to hydrate. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So like that. Companions. I wish I could still keep with Igni. But fucking Virgil, that is fucking great. There we go. I'm just gonna keep that one. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna look like a goddamn robot now. Actually, I don't like the face mask. I don't think the face mask actually matches with the whole setup. I don't like neither of these. I don't like this. Okay, this one actually kind of matches a tiny little bit. Not the glasses though. And maybe the back can also be changed to something else entirely. Just have these ones. These ones look cool though. Much better. Now I can finally try out a little training thing. Gonna make me look so awesome. Do we have a night raid today? No, we had it yesterday, but the thing is we didn't have enough people, so... Also, Agape just immediately deleted the bot because since the daily raids are having very little people, we ended up just not letting night raids even happen. So this is a little laggy, so you always have to keep up ahead of yourself. See? If you do things a little bit too early, you get hurt. If you do things a little bit too late, you get hurt. So you need to really time things up really well here. And when it comes to, like, if you're going single player, time is not exactly of the essence, but if you're going multiplayer, then it's everything. Plus, if you're going on single player, what's mostly important is actually just the coins. Just try to get the coin as much as you can, because they'll act as multipliers that will eventually get you more of the coins for the actual event. Basically, the more coins you get, they will add up as a multiplier for the coins you get for the event. So you can trade up for like resources and shit. Also, these things can be so tricky. The roller wooden barrels, as I call them. Even though they don't look like actual barrels, they look like cubes. Whoop. There we go. It kinda does look like a little bit like Subway Surfer or something, but no, it's just like a little event that happens on the summer holidays that you can get to just like skate around and compete against other people. And it does have an happy hour as well, much like PvP, but the thing is, since the game is slowly dying because of the announcements of its shutdown, people are just like not bothering themselves to even be a part of the happy hour of this anymore. Ooh. Okay, have a good one. Shit! I looked away. Cannot look away for a second on this one. And I also cannot touch the red zones. Any type of red zones, actually. Even the pink ones. Because those red zones will take away your money. While these pink ones, if you're actually standing in them, you'll just drop dead. You'll just drop down. I think it's just your phone that is just auto-correcting. Yeah. I have a stupid nail that is really bothering me here. There we go. And yes. Okay, go to the left. Middle. Middle again. That was a tricky one. It was taking a little bit there. And there. This tends to be the easier part because you can actually jump above these ones because they're actually small. Yep. Yep. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. You actually have to ace this correctly. In a way, the coins are teaching you where to go. I ended up going a little bit too much to the left. And I did it again. Fuck. Good thing this is just draining. Oh my god, now I didn't jump. Yep. Yep. Yeah, there we go. And there. Yeah, well, I thought that was gonna be a good idea. I think I can go all the way to this one. And there. You just have to ace your jumps here and it'll be good. This one you can actually kind of fuck it up. Yeah. And there we go. That's the finishing line. Ta-da! Huh, I got something. I don't have autocorrect on. My brain autocorrect my fingers. I guess it is a thing. That is a thing. And that was the Terra reward.
He spends all his days in the Serpentarium.
There we go. Thank you. Yeah, me myself a lot of credits as well. So that was how the single player race of like the summer event works kind of like that. You just have to do the race. You can either do the single player or you can just wait up for the happy hours and do the multiplayer and you'll get better rewards. That way you'll be able to get about enough to be able to get the things that use Sonic Sparks. You can also buy replicators to get more Sonic Sparks. I would have typed surfers, but my brain thinks I thought surfers, so... I mean, they do sound alike, so... I don't blame you for that. Now... my brain is going where now? I feel like I need to, like, give some treats to my brain because it is not functioning right now. Please function, my sweet dear brain. You're everything that I need right now for this lovely stream to still keep going and fight it off. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, depends on what the event. Oh yeah, I still haven't done the protocol thing. I have not done the protocol thing yet, so I guess I should be swapping up to a different class, like a faster one out of that. No. Sanviva. There we go. I already drank water. My water is running out. That's the problem. I'm running out of water. If I drink more water, I won't be without any water anymore. At least for the duration of the stream.
Technologies for the defenders of
Attack
Helion.
from the
Go
north.
on, take them. It's part of my friendly assistance program.
You? I just dropped off a circle and immediately killed him.
Attack from the
I am
west.
that strong. And I just have to
Attack
stay
from the
here
north.
and just get some, and only just replenish the two every once in a while. It may also come from there
Attack
though,
from the west.
but I need to pinpoint the right location though. That's not the point.
Attack from the north.
It makes it really easy with the Sound Weaver because you only have to do is place like a few points here and there and you should be all good.
Attack from the east.
Like, I really want to buy up more Cheetos. The thing is, the bag that we bought, the bag of Cheetos that we bought in
Attack from the
Spain is
west.
actually really small. I want to buy like a bigger one. The thing is, my mom is still gonna be on vacations
Attack
throughout
from
this
the
whole
west.
week, so I'm doomed. I cannot buy anything behind her back yet. I really want more Cheetos.
Attack from the east.
I mean, funny enough, speaking of like buying things I shouldn't be eating anyway, when I arrived home,
Attack from
I
the
wait up.
north.
I didn't immediately wait up. I wait up the next day, and I saw that I gained a kilo and 200 grams,
strong group of
which
mechanoids is
is not
approaching.
too bad for how badly I ate throughout the whole week. And the day after that, I weighed up again, and apparently I've lost 800 grams. So I just need to lose 400 more
Attack
to
from
shed
the
up
east.
all the food that I ate throughout the fucking vacation, which sounds absurd, honestly, because I ate too much Nutella, so much. And that it just does not make that much sense how little I gained. That's average for people when they come back from vacation, which it's weird because my mom came back from
Attack from
vacation.
the
She
west.
gained so much more than me. She apparently said she was like 78
the
kilos when she weighed before going to the vacation, and she's like 55 years old. Don't say that she's like overweight or anything like that. She's very
Attack
cautious
from the
about it
north.
too. And she came back from vacation. She was 85, so that means she gained much more than me. Far much more than me. And
Attack from
we
the
today
west.
we weighed, and apparently she already shed those 2 kilos right off the bat, and I shed only 800 grams, meaning that my mom kind of thinks it's just all about like bloating or something. And I'm like, probably. I mean, our metabolisms, if you're going for that sense, the only different metabolism that it has in our family is my brother's, because my brother's metabolism is like so fucking fast. Ours, on the other hand, is really slow. If my brother could, he could be the Flash of metabolism. Because he can eat and drink whatever the fuck he wants, he
Attack from
probably
the
won't
west.
gain that much. He won't gain the metabolism, he won't gain as much as we do. And yeah, me and my mom and also my dad, we also have to be quite kind of careful when it comes to what we eat.
Attack from the east.
Oh god. You sure I'm not your long lost younger brother? Because it looks like he and I have the same metabolism. I mean, he is my older brother, so that can't be it. He is older than me by 3 years, so good luck with that. Also, if you have a fast metabolism, I'm so jealous of you. And you can say whatever you want about like oh, like fast metabolisms also can be really bad. Like, really?
Attack from the north.
You don't know the struggles of people who have fucking slow metabolisms, plus any other issues that's happened as well. Meh. I so full. Oh yeah, I left a fan. At this point, I'm just using the serious glyphs just to be able to get more resources, even though I don't really need to push it up for resources anyway. I'm just doing it for the good of it. Boing. Boing.
Attack from
Boing.
the east.
Boing. Because when I'm done eating, you want to eat more, so that's bad. Yeah, but the thing is, so do I guess, because there's some situations where I still have like a slow metabolism, but I still feel like I want to eat more.
Is approaching.
Luckily, I've been taking like a specific injection, kind of like slash medication, where it kind of like reduces my appetite. So it's been helping me tons. To a point that I just sometimes cannot even finish my plate. And honestly, that makes me feel really bad because I'm the type of person that really prefers to leave the plate empty. Oh, not the same thing again. Okay, can I at least get something? Ooh! I forgot about that. Okay, there we go. Sweet. There we go. Got most of the things from the party. I get that, but honestly, I don't care either. Oh, is there a challenge I can do instead? Oh, I have not done sudden attack yet? Well, that could be easy. Let's do sudden attack then. Sudden attack should be quick and easy. What happened, Sans? Did your dad find out or something?
The enemy has recently landed in the town. Emergency evacuation of civilians is in progress. You need to clear a spot for the evacuation transport to land.
There we go.
There are a few suitable platforms nearby.
Is everything okay, Sans? I am getting a little bit confused there.
And you need to get to the center and eliminate the commander of this landing troop. One of the Templars on the crash ship survived and has sent a distress signal.
That was it.
You can rescue him.
Origin summons. Now the next one.
The enemy commander calls his
Come on,
soldiers for
just
help.
shut up already.
If there are a lot of them left, it's a bad day to be you.
It's dead already. I got the motive to dueling from Obsidian to Pearl. Jesus, I didn't even know that those kind of things even existed. I'm always like wiggling myself between Ruby and Emerald myself. Jesus. Okay, quest from the valley. I ain't gonna do that. Quell Quarry in 4 minutes and a half or less. Let's see how fast can I do Quell Quarry. Quell Quarry. Let me see. Quell Quarry in a hour. I was about to say that in Portuguese. Holy fuck. I was about to say onde é que aquilo está, which means where is that? Like, Literally that. Oh my god, I was so blind it was right here. Yep.
Presence of corpse detected. I
Get out of my way.
suggest you think very carefully before drawing their attention.
It's too late already.
You have a real talent for falling into ambushes. I hope you have a talent for getting out of them too.
We'll see about that. Hey.
The workers tried to resist. Too zealousy by the looks of it.
There we go. It's funny because I actually don't know if Duolingo actually says that, or if there was like one ad of him saying something close to that and everyone just memed it out and started to make something based on that. Because my Duolingo is never that rude. It's just like, oh, don't forget, in about an hour, the reset will happen.
Another trap. How? By falling into it, as usual. Not the most elegant approach, but it's effective, isn't it? I have detected a group of people. Judging by their vitals, their bodies have not been altered yet. The key word is...
There's one motherfucker alive, and I don't know where he is. Oh boy. I don't know. Oh, I don't know where he is. I am in this. Oh, you're dead. I guess you're dead. I didn't even realize you were dead. Well, that's in that case. Yo.
Something tells
Ian.
you this time. The enemy has spotted you. The chances
You
of
should be a little bit more
winning are
desperate,
1 to 1.
buddy.
I think I'll bet on you for a change.
Let's see how fast can I go, because I already lost a lot of time here. I prefer to produce the squeeze. I would rather have the squeeze, thank you. Because I love me some really squeezable hugs. It reminds me of that one meme, like, It's like, I remember that one meme that says English or Spanish, and then if you ask one of them, and then it's just like, if you just say, like, if you move or gay, basically, and it's just whatever person says it move English or Spanish, everyone just, like, pauses immediately. Yep, yep, yep.
This is Dustin. We made it to a safe place, if you could call it that. Listen, when we were running, I saw something.
Here we go. Da 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 da. Also didn't be the most.
After, maybe there were more of those things with humans inside.
Yep. Okay, let's see how fast can I clear this up.
Even if you couldn't save the others, please save these people.
I forgot about the guy. Oh yeah, I forgot these ones. Jesus Christ, you're fast. And that's it. I mean, oh yeah, that's right. I almost got him. That never moved first. I never really understood why they were even doing it in the first place. But I guess it was funny. And then there's something. No. Okay, Facility 902 then. Facility 902. That should be this one. The shield should not be up for more than 3 seconds. What if it doesn't go up at all? That is possible because I can kill it.
It's a prototype.
The facility is back in operation. The reactors are working and supplying power. The bad news is that it's full of mechanoids.
Yeah, don't worry.
The accident happened in this
Yep.
section.
There you go.
Immortal volunteers became weapon test dummies.
Not even
Very
sure if that was it.
selfless,
I
don't
guess I
you
need to
think?
complete the dungeon first. Yep. Got me some corrupted oracles. That already works. So apparently I can still get corrupted oracles just by fighting mechanoids. It doesn't even have to be
Humans
like
did it.
invaded
But
region
exactly
ones.
who it was is unknown. I hope you have an alibi.
But it has to be like boss-like mechanoids. Okay, that should
Special Arius detected. Dangerous, like any big mechanoid. The upward flame
There you
is
go.
particular to all immortals will result in a quick death.
wait, what? Does it have to be a
It
trial?
looks like these people started the reactors.
20 minutes
Bandits,
left. My
probably.
energy is
They
depleted.
must have stolen a truck
Let's
and
be
hid here.
It's
Elegant
going
execution.
wonderfully. Itsuru. I'm trying to do some challenges here, but I just supposedly finished one. Oh, I have to complete it with the group. Oh boy, I forgot about that detail. Okay, fallen prototype plant. I done facility number 2, and I didn't kill Corey, and now I need to do Cybon and Palin prototype plant. That should be easy. So which one is first? It's Cybon. Then a Palin prototype plant. I am here.
Get to my position.
I'm
See what's
the
going on.
arrive.
These are the remains of a
You
mechanoid
can just shut
ship.
up already, Colin.
That was where the signal came from. We knew it was still functioning. The
Yo.
Oculot seemed to be looking
Oink.
for something in the debris.
Hi.
And scissors are protecting them. I get rid of both to be safe.
They really made and gave you so many possibilities of becoming like so fucking strong.
Looks like it's guarding a transporter.
If you were to find a way to still be able to download the game, despite the game not even be available on Steam anymore,
Take a look around. They could be guarded by mechanoids.
you'll be able to be so much stronger than me if you wanted to.
Your presence in a prepared fight. I caught sight of a Prism series Secutor in these ruins. It's very dangerous, so be careful.
It's very, very dangerous.
Something is blocking the scanner signal.
Even though I've killed it like thousands of times at this point. Hey, you.
The fragments
Goodbye.
are glowing. It looks like the mechanoids have partially restored
Okay,
these
next
ships.
up.
Hurry! These machines are very dangerous.
Next up, it
The
is
mechanoid
Palin
transmitter is
prototype
sending out
plant.
signals. We need to switch it off before reinforcements arrive.
There we go. This is the one that has the secret boss. And I'm honestly, I think I still have enough time to be able to actually find it.
It's a prototype.
A war plant has been attacked by the mechanoids. Most of the staff was evacuated in time.
Yeah, I get it, I guess. Eliminate
The
all
assembly line is operating at
mechanoids.
peak capacity, but it's being controlled by the mechanoids. If we don't stop them, they will use our own vehicles against us.
Easy. Let me see if I still
These
can find a
tanks
way
are
for
secret
this
project.
one to work
They're
well.
not fully assembled, and part of their systems have yet to be installed. At times like this,
Just
one
wait it
should
out.
say we are lucky.
For this one, I have to be careful to not do the dash on top of it, otherwise he might kill it. It doesn't hurt as much, don't worry. There we go. And get to red. I just need to play the winning game on this one too. Is there gambling in Skyforge? Kind of. Because there is instances of the King's Ransom where you can just keep scratching cards until you eventually, if you're really incredibly lucky enough, you might be able to get the jackpots. That's kind of like gambling. But there's also the non-events where for a limited amount of time you can try to get rewards based on how many points you earn. That's kind of like gambling, I guess. But you can use argents for that instead.
The door to the weapon assembly department is locked, but there is a backup terminal that can be used to open it.
Let's see if I actually opened the... If I made it right and I opened the secret door here. No, there's no like full character system in Skyforge.
The mechanoids have reached
You can
the
purchase the
finished goods
classes,
warehouse and
but
started to
it's not the
activate our
same,
machinery.
really. There we go, that's
You
the
need to
secret.
hurry.
Here's the secret ones. Blink. Clear from the system.
Arethiarius. The probability of encountering it here was less than 1%.
Well, it still happens every time.
The door is unlocked. You can continue the cleanup, but the mechanoids have called in reinforcements.
Here we go.
This is where final assembly of anti-space weaponry takes place. The mechanoids can use them to attack our facilities.
My body's already feeling it because, believe it or not, my body has been
Good
so
news.
adaptive,
This
like
is the last
going
mechanoid in the facility.
to
Eliminate
sleep
it, and your
early
mission
because
will
of
be complete.
vacations, that now I actually start to get really sleepy much
Attempting
earlier,
to disable the turrets. Hold, please.
and eventually just wake up pretty fucking early. But that's not the point for me to be able to continue with that. I mean, that's gonna take ages, come on. Sorry. This one I just have to like do more feats and I'll be able to unlock the cathedral eventually. I didn't get to be a part of the first clear of the C one. I believe it's because I was having some issues with logging in, much like the commander as well. I believe some people were having issues. But like I said, health over stream, right? Yes, but I'm not struggling as bad as I was yesterday. Because yesterday I could barely open my eyes. I even remember that I went to bed thinking I would eventually be able to swap up my clothes for like pajamas, but I really closed my eyes quickly and I immediately shut down. And I eventually woke up at 6 a.m., something like that, like 6:30 a.m. with actual normal clothes on. And I was like, really? Did I just like fall asleep like that? And apparently I did. And I was really, really tired yesterday. I was struggling a bit in the beginning, but at some point when I finally turned off this phone and I put it away and when I just wiggled away to the right side, it was all over. I just immediately clicked off. Also, this thing is really trying to bother me here. I know I have new mounts. The game is giving me chances of having new mounts. Well, I cannot buy that anyway. I could use... Let me actually go for the special offers and just buy like a bunch of Victor medals. That seems like a freaking steal here. Let me go for the resources instead. $500 Victor medals for... that's not too bad, I guess. Actually less. I'll just go for less. That will give me enough to upgrade the mount that I want. Just make me just a tad bit speedster. There we go. Now, let me see how fast I might be now. there is a difference. I could feel the difference. It almost as if the things like those seem to match the actual the actual animation. So this is interesting. It does feel faster. I wonder how the Goliath might feel, because the Goliath is actually the fastest. That feels very little difference, honestly. I mean, it might be there, but I'm probably don't feel that much of a difference here. What about my favorite one, the broom? Actually, this is not actually one of my favorites. This one feels faster, yes. What about the spider one? The walker? Oh yeah, you definitely feel faster. They don't even have the sounds that you're supposed to make, but you're definitely much faster. I can only tell if once I get the other upgrade, you're gonna be so much faster now. Okay, there we go. And time to pop out of you. I went to buy camouflage pants, but I couldn't find any. Ah ha. Ah ha ha. It was not a good one. But I'm sorry if I didn't spend much time on this game. But first of all, you kind of have to blame the fact that the game just like was having server issues right at the beginning. But I also kind of want to be able to do things and be able to go to bed as soon as I can after I'm done with my things. But I'm also, because my throat is not doing too well today. I think it could be because it's been way too long since I've not been streaming, so my throat has been defaulting to my typical talking ways, which is not a lot. I don't talk a lot. So maybe my voice just my throat just defaulted to that, so it's not used to like for me talking as much as I used to. So I guess all I need is just go back to my usual streaming, and I'll be able to have my throat trained again. But we'll have it like this for today. I think I already done quite a bunch. I'm not sure how it's gonna be for the next SKYFORGE stream, because it actually does land on my boyfriend's birthday. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure if I'll still put it on Tuesday as like today, or I'll just maybe make it like a special one and actually put it on Wednesday, which will be on the day that the game shuts down for good. Which will be a little bit painful. But I'll still think about it. But anyway, let's hop on right up to the next scene. My throat. I really need to drink more. It's not just water. Water is not gonna cut it. I need to drink like a yogurt or something. Something that's to smooth my goddamn throat. This is really painful. This back stand up is too I'm starting to get my inner papyrus is starting to show off. Please don't do this. I'm sorry if I'm coughing up a lot. My throat is getting really parched. So I guess I was really talkative today. Not only did I talk about my vacations, not only did I talk a lot about SKYFORGE, but I ended up also talking a lot about things. So it was almost non-stop even. But eventually my throat is starting to give in. I really need to give it a rest. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. I've got to be joining you guys now. Friday is going to be the usual dislike stream. Prepare, because now when this stream comes around, there's going to be a lot for me to get. There's going to be a lot, because I've been gathering materials for like 2 weeks nearly. Uh-oh. I'll eventually hydrate. Don't worry, Sans. So it's been like a 2-week long grind. So hopefully it'll be worth it. Maybe we can get the new Umbra Esper as well. Let's see about that. And when it comes to Sunday, hopefully I'll have my PNG tuber ready until then. It should be like a really quick thing to do either way. And that way I can maybe use a PNG tuber instead for the Sackboy game. So it won't be too bad when it rolls around. So hope you enjoyed, and for all my lovely angels, hope you have a lovely night and see you again soon. Bye bye!